Friends, we have come to the final stretch of our journey through CSGO's history. It's hard to believe that soon people will look back on CSGO as an echo of the past, and the game itself will enter the Hall of Fame and stand alongside CS 1.6. This is FarmSkins, and let's put a period on an amazing 10-year-long story together. We've come to our era. 2021 started quite chaotically. Valve released an update, and yet another most important one in CS history. Grenade dropping became possible. Deagle damage was reduced. M4A1S was buffed and Dust was reworked, killing the T side a bit, but let's go through everything in order. Grenades can now be dropped. This phrase didn't compute for many, and even some pro players and streamers asked to roll back to the previous game version. In reality though, the update was very cool. Firstly, now one person can throw multiple identical nades. People who support with flashes get left multiple flashes on top. Supportive players get left nades closer to their spot, and entry fraggers get some at spawn. The update diversified the game, sped it up just a tad more, and provided motivation to come up with new nade throws. Fakes are also convenient, and the attack stretches the defense across the map, baiting out utility. The attack became stickier, but not always slower, rather nasty. The game seems to slow down again, but on the other hand looks flexible and spectacular. All the changes require huge tactical flexibility, and many old-school captains have minor issues, like Tapson or Glaive. The M4A1S dominates again on all fronts. It's easy to shoot through smokes with it. The damage was increased by 15%. Now, one less body shot is required compared to before. Add to that the increased 25 bullet clip, tracers, easy spray, 2900 price tag, and you get the perfect gun. As we can see at the 2021 Major, everyone runs the M4 with silencer. It's very difficult for Ts to entry, they just get mowed down by the silencer. And while in 2017-2018 mid-round retakes only started appearing, today we can see them more often. The Deagle became less common on force rounds. 2 shots are no longer enough at medium and close ranges to kill with body shots. It's precisely this change that outraged everyone. Now it's impossible to get cool clutches in tough spots without precise headshots. As a consequence, the long-forgotten Tech 9 and 5.7 started appearing in matches. In addition to them, Berettas surprisingly show up. Their price was lowered from 500 to 300. They are mainly used on pistol rounds at close ranges, on Nuke, Inferno, and so on. Teams play more aggressively again. Last time such a pace was seen in 2018. Speaking of maps, in 2021, Valve will make a controversial decision. They will replace Train, personally our favorite, with Ancient, which no one is particularly familiar with. This simply killed us. Not Ancient, but removing Train. Hit the like button if you also love Train. Ancient was initially a very CT-sided map. It was picked very eagerly, pros took it right away. In addition to this, together with grenade dropping, Valve closed mid on Dust. This gave the defense free hands, and new meta of mid pinches by CTs and boosts by Ts appeared. But soon after all this, Dust 2 was completely removed from the tournament map pool. Although it's still loved by casual players to this day, we won't see Dust 2 again at the competitive CSGO level. Rest in peace. Soon after that update, they will roll out yet another super important one. Chickens will become more detailed. Oh my god, they really just did this, what the 2022 will start with not the most pleasant news. First, the M4A1S loses 5 bullets. Then its long-range modifier is lowered from 0.99 to 0.94. One headshot and body shot can't even kill now. After this fix, a new gameplay meta appears again. Where defense previously dominated, the attack started turning on. Sensational 11-4, 10-5 T-side scores happened on Inferno, Overpass, Ancient, and new attack-sided map appeared, Anubis. The pro scene was looking for balance, and the current level of teams shows that practically any gun can inflict heavy damage by changing your gameplay and adapting to teammates. Teams don't have one-liner plan on how to play a position. Nades, all possible setups and throws go in every direction, and thanks to this the attack started swinging and showing us quite aggressive CS. Of the latest updates, the most special was the op getting 5 bullets. And at first, this was a problem for many. Now you can shoot through smokes less often, it's harder to take on a crowd of enemies, in general, a bit less aggression. But no significant op nerf has been noticeable, at least in the pro scene. There have been no major update this year, nothing has really changed much. Everyone is busy with CS2 updates, news, well, that's understandable. Today it's obvious that the CSGO meta is at its peak and probably most balanced level. Literally thousands of styles, approaches, play options, and there is no clear side dominance on any map in the pro scene. In addition to the IGL, teams have 2-3 players who can close out a round from the mid-round. This has also influenced the playstyle and it has become much harder to read opponents. Of course, plenty more could probably be invented, something new found, but all that awaits us already in the new CS2. Over the past 10 years, Counter-Strike Global Offensive has firmly stamped itself into gaming culture history. Its versatility and incredible popularity bloomed, prompting millions of players to pick up virtual weapons and clash in digital battlefields. CSGO became more than just a game, it became a phenomenon. Tournaments like the majors attracted attention not only from passionate players, but global media as well. Teams competed for multi-million-dollar prizes, and the best of them became stars in the esports world. Developers worked tirelessly, releasing updates, adding new maps, weapons, and customization options for characters and weapons. The skin and case system opened a new facet where players could express their individuality and style, leaving their own mark in the digital universe. The CSGO community turned into a true mosaic world where players created their own maps, skins, and modes, expanding the boundaries of the virtual experience. CSGO became more than just a game, but a symbol of an era, capturing a decade of passion, competition, and incredible moments in the world of virtual battles. Now, on the eve of Counter-Strike 2's release, all that remains is to observe how this amazing story will evolve.